Sizzle, stir, and drop the flame. Fresh ingredients, love in the air. Nourish your body, feel so fine. Healthy living every time.
Welcome to Dancing in the Kitchen, a cooking show with a twist. I am so excited for this episode because we are on site at a dance event in the beautiful home of Dionise Carnelia. I have known Dionise for many, many years, and I tell you, I am such a fan of this beautiful woman. She is truly a flower in every sense of the word, and she brings flowers and joy and beauty everywhere she goes. Dionise is a costume designer. She's a performing artist. She is an author. She is an inspiring dance teacher and mentor. She's a set designer. She's a painter. And she's a grief coach. Did I miss anything?
I have my line of dance greeting cards.
I have one. They're beautiful, and I haven't given anyone that card yet because I want to keep it for myself. You can collect them all.
You can.
You should have trading cards.
I have one dance teacher put them up, all of them framed in her studios.
Oh,
she liked
really?
them so much, yeah.
Beautiful.
So, anyway, they're all different styles of belly dance, but there are many, so there's varied and none repeat. I now have 13 designs.
Wow. Yeah, just like every dance, right?
Right.
You can never repeat it.
Right.
They are beautiful. And so, well, we're jumping the gun a little bit, but since you brought it up, where can people purchase, if they want to, your greeting cards or your book?
I would say best way is email me.
So Dionise, I was very excited to do this episode with you because you are such a pillar in the community who has this way of bringing joy and life and delight into people's lives in so many ways. And I know that we both agree just how important that is for our sense of health, our well-being. And I'm inspired by all the ways you do that. And right now, you are a very busy woman today, so we're so lucky we were able to pull you away for a couple minutes because you are hosting this incredible event in your home. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, as a teacher, it's my mission to bring live music experience to my students and also to the community, my other dance friends, because it's so rare these days for us to actually have a nice Arabic band with the songs that we love to dance to, and usually we're dancing to canned music, like CD tapes, whatever they are now,
Yes.
MP3, and it's not as satisfying. It's to have the real drums behind you and the real instrumentation and the
Yes.
feeling. So I really would like to share that with as many people as possible. And the audience too enjoys it a lot. And so one of the ways that I support the community of dance, belly dance in particular, and bring joy to everyone is through hosting these events twice a year. So I have a spring and a late summer every year. And I have a home that I'm so blessed allows for that because there's an outdoor covered patio that looks like a stage. And there's plenty of seating that looks like an amphitheater. And there's plenty of room for a big buffet, which Hannah's going to present the dinner tonight. She's
That's
my
right.
caterer.
Yes.
So don't forget how much you are contributing to this.
Thank you.
Everyone loves your food.
Thank
and
you.
I appreciate that it's so healthy because part of being a dancer and being an older dancer is always using the most healthy pots and pans and the most healthy ingredients.
Yes.
And so Hannah's been helping me with that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, well, I'm honored to be here. It truly is a very happy experience for me because I get to cook and feed people, and I get to feed dancers, which is my favorite thing to do, while watching them perform and while listening to this beautiful, inspiring music. And we will be sure to share that with you, so do stay tuned. But let me ask you, Dionys, because many of our viewers at home may not know anything about the belly dance community, Arabic music, and this whole world that is such an important and vibrant part of our lives, which I am very grateful for. So first I want to ask you, how did you get involved in this music and dance? What's your story? And I know you have a good one because, well, you've written about it.
I have written
Yes.
about my first 40 years, which includes my whole dance journey, and that book is called Dancing with Life. Okay, so
Yeah.
I really always wanted to be a dancer, although my parents thought taking the piano was better, and they didn't want to send me to ballet, so I had to learn the piano. And then I found out it was actually very helpful when I did begin to dance, which was in high school. Of course, there was modern and jazz classes for physical education, just about when I was coming to that age. And that started me off. College, I took Martha Graham, and then I made various workshops, anywhere I could find any kind of dance. And I was dancing a lot at Grateful Dead concerts or many of the other Jefferson Airplane and Golden Gate Park. And
Those were the times.
the late 60s, there I was.
I bet.
So, because I'm a baby boomer belly dancer. So I did, in fact, kind of get noticed for the way I danced. Had a lot of, I would say, kind of undulatory type moves in just naturally. And so a woman said to me, you know, the way you dance, I think you're going to like this class. And she took me to my first belly dance class. I never, ever looked back.
Aww.
And that was in 1976.
Wow.
And she called me Slither. So I already had the name. And as it went on, my teacher taught me everything she had. I lived in the mountains, and I learned it pretty fast. And we had a little troupe, and we danced in parades and at little bars and events. And then she took me to her sister to get higher education dance. Her sister was Asia. And so I furthered, and then she had me teach her beginning classes, pretty much in after the first year. And so I started my teaching right away. So I have almost 50 years now of teaching experience
Wow, that's incredible.
in this dance. And study, I never stop studying. It's always got a new little twist or a new concept, or I find going to all the workshop teachers enriches me all the time and enriches my teaching. So I bring it back to my students. Keeps me fresh and new. And I choreograph for my troupe every year a whole series of dances, and I make the costumes. And so every year it's a little bit of a different theme. And yeah, it keeps on going. I haven't stopped doing that. I did dance around the world for a while on my way to Egypt because I thought I needed to see the dance in its indigenous form. So I danced my way to Egypt. Instead of buying a ticket direct, I went through Europe and ended up dancing for a couple of years in Portugal and a year in Greece and here and there, Spain. And I went to Morocco, and then finally I made it to Egypt. And it was only for us. It was a dance tour group with Aunt Rocky. Remember her from New York?
Yes.
And so that was my introduction.
Wow.
And I've been back to Egypt again because I worked for an Egyptian man here in Marin who had an Egyptian restaurant, Cairo Cafe. And his mother called him and said, okay, enough with American girlfriends. You're going to marry an Egyptian woman and give me grandbabies right now. Here are your two choices. Talk to them on the phone at night and then pick one. And he did that. And he found a wonderful woman and then invited me to dance at his wedding in Cairo.
Oh,
So that's
sweet.
when I met his wife.
Wow.
And now he has since died, and I'm still close with the family. I'm the auntie to the two kids, and I just went to the young girl's wedding in Mexico City last year ago, and she's become a doctor at the Mayo Clinic.
Oh, that's amazing.
Such a beautiful story of my Egyptian family.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So this
Yeah, what do
dance expands our cultural knowledge because in every kind of music, which there are quite a variety, coming from the different countries, not all Arabic speaking, the Turkish, there's Armenian, there's Persian, Farsi, there's a plethora of different kinds of Egyptian. I mean, Egyptian being one of the many kind of Arabic. And it's one that I've been focusing on more lately, I love. But the study and visiting the countries. I also danced in Israel a couple of years. I went to dance camps there and danced for peace. And, we can do so much with this dance to, I think, just help everyone expand their minds, expand their cultural sense, because a lot of people are kind of narrow-minded about when they think Arabic, they might think something about terrorism or any other stigma. And we're here to show that it's all a beautiful artistic culture.
It's so true.
Yeah, and we're kind of, in a way, not appropriating, but spreading the word and spreading the art. And I think this dance is for all women in all cultures. And so to help other Americans also find their way through this dance, I've had a lot of people emotionally grow up dancing with me and also overcome a lot of obstacles, including things like divorce, alcoholism, and even cutting. I've had really a lot of good results with women changing their lives through this dance.
That is so beautiful. And you just answered the questions that I was dying to ask you. And that's incredible. It is so healing and such a way for women especially to come back to their bodies and really tune into their interiority and regain, if they lost it, a sense of trust in themselves and in their body and in their beauty and in their femininity, no matter what.
Right, it's empowering.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those were wonderful stories that you shared about students of yours who've gone through these transformations. I have another question for you. You mentioned earlier being an older dancer and how important it is to take care of yourself and your body. And some people feel that, first of all, I'm not skilled enough to dance. I don't look like those belly dancers that I see in the movies or whatever. So I would like you to dispel a myth about who can dance. And then also, as women are getting older, how does that support them dancing? And dancing in a class situation, in a community situation, but also performing, which is really integral to what you do with your students.
Yes. As I mentioned, it's for all women. It's for also all phases of a woman's life, because it's very helpful to grow up with a mother who does this, or to start young, learning, to really be able to be the mistress of our own bodies, because in most of the American cultures we're a little bit stiff and staid, and in ballet you can't move your torso, and so we start getting in tune with our own, every part of our body. It's not just the belly, but that's an important part. So it's great for helping with menstruation cramps. It's great for getting ready to give birth, getting in condition. It's great for getting back in condition after giving birth, and it's wonderful for mothers, young mothers with young kids, to stay sane. because they need to dance when they have little children demanding from them all the time.
Yes.
And this is something that's like a self-care exercise, it's really, and then it's great for menopause, and it's so into older age. So what I think about my experience being now 78 and being a performing belly dancer, which sounds almost ridiculous, it's not possible, but here I am, and what I found is my dance is just getting richer and richer. Greatly, I stopped doing the gymnastics and the very, very athletic things that I used to do, the spinning and dropping on the floor and the big wow things and the splits and the swords and I still can dance now almost like second nature, and I've found ways to adapt to the little bit slower pace, which is better for the audience viewing, because too much movement, too many in the small space of music is distracting and you don't get the emotion from the dancer. So what I'm really finding now is how to express my whole soul through the dance, which has been an evolution. I used to be fairly soulful, but now I'm very conscious of that and just loving doing that, and I connect with the audiences even more, and well, I'm keeping myself in shape too.
Sure are. Thank you for sharing that. There's such a perspective in our culture, in Western culture, that dancing is for younger people because of the athleticism that is often emphasized. And it's so true that the deeper you go and the maturity that you bring to it as a mature woman, you're infusing your dance, which is so much more depth and meaning. And that is really speaking to the heart, because that's what dance is. Otherwise, it's tricks.
Right.
It's party tricks and gymnastics.
Right. It's
like,
not just about movement. There's a being behind it, and what could that being tell a story or express from their heart and soul? So, yes.
Thank you. If you could tell our audience anything in the world, what one piece of advice would you give them to live a healthier, happier life?
The word is dance. It doesn't have to be belly dance, but moving to music can lift your spirits no matter what else is going on in your life. And as a grief coach, and also having experienced my own sets of grief, I know that is one of the best panaceas ever. And so, if possible, find yourself a dance class and start. And also being with other women is also healing and wonderful, to build a community. And that supports all phases of our life as well. And so, get yourself moving. Don't stop.
Agreed. This is a very important question. If your kitchen had a song, what song would it be? Do you have a favorite song that you like to dance to in the kitchen? Or genre of music?
You stumped me.
Oh, that's okay. I know I could not answer that question either because I love them all.
I mean, if I put Arabic music on, there's no hope of doing anything else. I'm going to go just move and dance and not cook. I sing a lot. I sing in the kitchen too. And lately I got hooked on the Wicked soundtrack, and I was grooving to that a lot. So it just depends. There's all music, is great. And
I love it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're all different flavors, just like food has different flavors.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've been talking about dance, and I hear the crowd is arriving. I just want to ask you one question about food and what role food has played in your life, your history. Do you have a favorite food memory? or a favorite dish?
I might go back on that, the reverse. My mother was a bit of a health food nut. Her idol was Adele Davis, her mentor, and she made us things like brewer's yeast and molasses drinks. It was called Tiger's Milk. Not my favorite, but we putting wheat germ on cottage cheese. I mean, it was back in the old days, right? But it was healthy, much healthier than the normal American diet.
Yeah.
And she was Italian, so we also got the best of the Italian. So my favorite food memory would probably be one of her beautiful dishes, and that she created. One, she used kidneys from lamb kidneys, and she called it kidney creole, and it was a pasta dish with tomato, red sauce, beautiful taste. And my cousin said she would never eat kidneys, but so my mother said, well, it's lamb, and she ate it and loved it. So I love that lamb kidney dish too.
Do you ever make it?
No, you know what? Now I'm off of meat. I'm a pescatarian at the moment, and trying to head towards vegan. Mostly I use a lot of substitutions. All through my life have been following various health fads, you might say. I was macrobiotic for a while, and I lived in Hawaii, and I was pretty much vegetarian there, and fruitarian. And now it's moderately, but also as healthy as I can be. So I'm conscious of, instead of butter, I use the coconut substitute and things like that.
Yes, well, I love that I get to connect with you around food at our food church cooking classes, as well as dance. It brings together my two favorite things.
Oh, I enjoy those classes.
Yeah.
So much. And I'm still learning, and I have the Salad Master ware, and I didn't really know how to use it because my husband bought it and then died. So he left me with an executive chef set.
You got a professional set, yes.
Professional. Okay, so I had no clue.
Well,
and going to the classes, now I'm starting to actually know how to use those wonderful titanium-lined pots.
Yes. Well, I think your husband was looking out for you, so he made sure you had those pots so you could take care of yourself and be happy and healthy for many years to come.
Yeah, I appreciate always thankful for that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Dionise. Again, it's so wonderful to be here in your home, and we're going to have a party now, and you're going to get to enjoy incredible dancing and music, and you might see me dancing in the kitchen. So stay tuned. I'm here with the one and only lovely, multi-talented Lily Diamond. She has performed in so many groups. She's all over the place. I can't even keep track of her. And she's able to change up her styles of dance and is just a wonderful performer. And also, I just love your sense of costuming and style.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, look at her. And you perform with Dionise.
Yes.
And we're doing an episode here on Dionise and just all the beauty that she brings to the community and the importance of music and dance and the environment that she creates for people. What has working with Dionise done for you in your life?
I feel really grateful to have an opportunity to learn from somebody who's actually been to dance in other countries, who has performed with live musicians in Turkey. I know she's been to Greece. And so I really feel like that brings a different element to understanding the music that we're dancing to, especially for improv. Dionise is excellent in transferring those skills and the tricks of the trade to those of us who have not had the opportunity to fly all around the world in our dancing.
She brings the world to
Us,
you.
yes.
Yeah, that's
As do you.
beautiful. Thank you. Well, and every teacher brings a different element and a different spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's wonderful to take it all in. Yeah.
Yes.
And the improvisation, I think, is so important because in Western dance, where we often think about it's about the choreography, and in this kind of music, in this genre, it's about feeling the music in the moment and
Ooh, I got
interpreting
goosebumps when you said that.
know.
I had Tarab. It just happened.
Yes, there you go. There you go. And that's the magic that happens when the performer is syncing up with the music and the audience, and it's this cohesive experience that everyone is experiencing together, and it's a heightened sense of emotion. And there's so much healing that can happen
Yes.
through that.
I feel
Yeah.
like a consumption a lot of times where I don't even know what I'm doing. It's definitely usually not what I planned ahead of time to maybe do in a part of the music that I hear in the recorded version that I familiarize myself with ahead of time. And then when you get here, it never sounds the same as the recorded version. It's just different. It feels different. It sounds different. I could almost say it tastes and smells different.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it's just very different in the moment, and it's really amazing to have an opportunity and a beautiful venue to experience that.
Absolutely. And isn't that life, that it never turns out how we plan?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, yeah. So it's a way of cultivating. Oh, that's okay. Oh, you look so beautiful.
I have to get something like right over there.
Oh, go ahead. There's dancers everywhere. It's wonderful.
This is what it's like at Dionise's house.
Yes, this is a day at Dionise's house.
Beautiful
Indeed.
women just, traipsing through.
Lounging around in their sparkles. Yeah, yeah. But I do think that's a very valuable thing that is learned through dance, and especially improvisational dance, is that how to roll with the punches when things don't turn out the way you expect, which that is life. How can you gracefully recover? How can you gracefully adapt and go with the flow? Such an important skill. It's not just flexibility of your body, but flexibility of your mind that's being cultivated.
Yes, and I find that remembering to breathe is one of the best things that I can ever do, because you get all excited and, what do I want to say? I can't even think of the word adrenaline. There we go. Adrenaline takes over. And
True.
so having that, just breathing into the earth, and anyway, it's a beautiful symbiotic connection that happens
So true.
with the music and the audience and the sound and the environment.
And then throw in some good food.
That's right, and good food. It smells amazing, by the way, while we're dancing, and it's very distracting because I just want to go eat the amazing, delectable delights that are coming from the kitchen while I'm trying to
You
have
think
all the feels.
you think you were distracted? You should have seen me in the kitchen trying to cook. I'm like, I'm trying to cook, but I can't help dancing.
It's always more fun to cook something if you have good music and dancing in
Exactly.
the background.
Exactly. So that's the message of today. I think have music on when you're dancing, when you're cooking. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Any final words?
I usually do put on, I have listened to Warda.
Warda, yeah.
Which is what I danced to today
Yeah.
a lot of times. And I have another favorite Middle Eastern CD that I play a lot.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And some Brazilian. I gotta have my Putumayo.
Yeah. Ooh. Kat liked that. Kat's eyes perked up.
I do always wear pants. I'm not cooking in fishnets, with my samba music. I know
I'm
the
wearing-
costuming.
I'm wearing
You do have your
fishnets.
fishnets on today.
Yeah, well, it's kind of, I thought it was going to rain. I just
I
wasn't
know,
sure,
right?
but I wanted to wear this little dress. So,
But the dress is feather. You're not wearing a feather backpack, so you're good.
I'm not, no, there's no feather backpack
No feathers
there.
in the food today.
No feathers in the food. Well, thank you, Lily.
Thank you.
So nice to have you on.
Thank you for being such a wonderful, amazing part of my life.
Oh, I feel the same about you.
All right.
Mwah. Mwah. Thank you for joining us on Dancing in the Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this episode of festivity and fun. If you would like the recipes to all the delicious food served at this event, visit Dance and Dish on Patreon. Join as a member. You can support the show and you get access to recipes, health tips, behind the scene footage, and so much more.
Healthy living made easy. We cook it up and keep it breezy. From your kitchen to your plate, good vibes get away. Healthy living made easy. Taste the joy, it's all so cheesy.
Want to learn more about products featured on Dancing in the Kitchen? Visit danceanddish.com to get in touch, or join the Dance and Dish community on Patreon for behind-the-scenes content and exclusive details about our favorite products.